But I'm going to pretty much try to go all out, which means that I'm going to start with Shiva. Now, the way that summons work in this game is that when you try to use them, they take over your character, so to speak. So all damage that is being done to your character while you are trying to summon will be put onto the Guardian Force. That's why they have HP. Then, once it goes down to 0, you can use the summon itself. $184 damage. Unfortunately, it takes a long time to use a summon. They have Shiva! And you do get that. You do get that little piece of dialogue if you use Shiva. So, that's what I wanted to do. We don't have time to use Quetzalcoatl at all. So, I'm just going to try to do as much damage with normal attacks as possible. Impudent humans! And he goes in for a monster attack. I'm actually not going to heal after that. I probably should, but I'm going to risk it. I'm just going to go for major attacks as often as I can. Hopefully criticals from both my characters. But that is not so likely. Now, not only do we need to kill this guy in the time limit, which is the ultimate goal here, we actually need to get through his little piece of dialogue before the timer runs out as well. Not bad for a human. That's not necessarily the end of the dialogue, though. He does have quite a bit of HP. If I didn't get into those fights with bombs, this probably would have been a lot easier. I probably should have just used Quetzalcoatl against him. Up for a big attack he goes, and he hits Quistis. Just kind of hoping that you would hit Leo. That way I could try to show off limit breaks. You can only have access to limit breaks in this game when your character is in critical condition, meaning they have a low amount of HP. Hit him, like that right there. When he does have that, hit triangle, no, and then hit right, and then we'll go for Renzo Kuken. I don't know if I remember all of the things on Renzo Kuken. There we go. Hit the trigger when it's in there. For me to lose to a human? Very well, I will join you. Sorry I went through that a little quickly, but we have defeated him, and we get no EXP. You don't get EXP from boss fights. That's how you know they're boss fights, along with the different little opener to get there. We also get G returners, revive GF from knockout, and we get Ifrit's card. Very, very nice card. And 20 AP. You get a lot of AP from boss fights. But as a result, we are able to name Ifrit. But even though I'm not going to name Ifrit, I want to stay on this screen for a while. The timer is actually still running, and I want that thing to get down to 0. That should be good enough. Let's confirm. And the timer is now gone. There isn't much time, but let me go over this real quick. Good, you got yourself a Guardian Force. If you junction that GF, you'll be able to use the Element Junction ability. Here's an explanation on elements. That is completely unnecessary. I know what an element is. There's a lot of fire elemental monsters here, so junction Blizzard to you elemental attack. You'll have an easier time with fire elemental enemies. That is entirely true, actually. So, let's take a look at the new Guardian Force that we have, which is Ifrit. He's only level 1. He's actually more compatible with Leo. You'll gain compatibility, once again, just by having it equipped. That is clearly not what we want to go here. This guy actually already comes with strength, and that is quite good this early on. Now, let's actually look. Who was I teaching? You were teaching HP. You were teaching strength, which was probably not necessary. But there will be a point when we have more than 2 party members. Obviously, there's room for 3 people on the screen. Also comes with elemental defense junction, which takes more AP. Most of the junctions take 50, except for that one. Strength is definitely what Ifrit is known for. We also have boost, which we have not gone over yet. And then fire magic, refine. Refine fire magic from an item. Very, very nice to have. We're going to start you with strength plus 20, actually. Now we'll do elemental defense. It'll take a while, but I want you to learn it. I want you to learn that eventually. And then we will junction him to Leo. For whatever reason, I thought he was in the front. You can junction multiple Guardian Forces to the same character. Works out best that way. Now, you can also junction auto. You can emphasize attack, magic, or defense. We're going to emphasize attack. So it should put whatever is best on strength there, which is fire. And as you can see, it didn't quite double his strength, but it did increase it quite a bit. Now, because Leo is at critical condition, and the only way to get your limit breaks is through a character at critical condition, some people swear by keeping your character at that level the entire game. I'm going to try to make it out of the fire dungeon and see how well that works for me without healing him. Do we have any new enemies? I don't think we do. I think it'll all be repeats from here. Just the one bomb. That one fight that I had, that was a tough-ass fight. Oh, and a couple things before I do forget. We did actually get a new card. Let's take a look at that card. Should be here on page number 8. There we can see Ifrit. Damn good card. One of my favorite early cards. You can stick that in the bottom right corner and damn near nobody can take anything from you. Not like Mog. Where are you going to play Mog? This guy has to be used late. Ifrit can be used early, so I like it. You can almost stick him at the bottom and nobody can take it. Almost. On top of that, I should go over the fact that if you use Renzo Kuken, you do have a chance of actually using another ability after all the R1 triggers to do the Renzo Kuken. You also have a chance of doing Rough Divide, which is pretty much another attack. And I actually got it last time. Next time we get it in a fight that I want to keep, we'll definitely show that off. We'll show it off eventually. We will probably be seeing a lot of Renzo Kuken. I will show off all of the limit breaks for all the characters in bonus videos, but Renzo Kuken especially. We'll be seeing probably a lot of that. I do plan on keeping Leo low HP for a while. Some people say the entire party, but I like just one person. As a result, we should be seeing quite a few rough divides as we go through the game. But I just want to get out of here for now. Leo is actually pretty low on HP. One more fire will kill him, and I would rather that he not die. And the people guarding the door are now gone. I am free just to make my way back to Balam Garden, which is in fact what I would like to do. There is quite a few optional things that we can do now, but I'm going to put them off for a little bit. Just a little bit. Because I just want to go back down. Well, not town. Town is a different place entirely. I want to go back to school. Savor that phrase. That is not something that I say often. Let's get back on the road, try to avoid all further fights, and head back to the garden. I do want to heal. I don't like having my character at such low HP. It is very nerve-wracking. Why are her footsteps so loud? But she gives us a well done. I'm very happy about that. Let's see. I thought there was something else I needed to go over with you before you take the seat exam. Oh yes, taking care of your GF. This is something you have to watch out for. This is actually good information. They give you so many tutorials in this, but this is actually pretty good. GF tutorial. A GF will level up as it gains experience and learn new abilities by gaining ability points from EXP and AP. EXP gained from battles automatically levels up the Guardian Force, while AP gained during battle can be distributed to learn different abilities. We already knew that one. Decide how to distribute the points, yes. Let's go over how a GF can learn different abilities. Really? Select GF from the menu to display. Yes, what we have learned. These tutorials go a lot slower when you know what they're talking about. When Shiva is selected, once again, I'm not controlling any of this. Shiva's stats are shown. She's already level 5. This displays its EXP level and compatibility between characters, etc. But by selecting Learn, yeah, you should have already done this. You got way too much AP to skimp out on it this early. We can also learn Elemental Attack Junction, but not right now. Not right now. Abilities in white, such as Strength Junction, are already learned. That's why it says complete, while abilities in gray have not been learned yet. The first number in gray. Oh, yes, you need the thing out of the thing. Forget it. We're done. We're done. You are taking way too long. Now change into your uniform and assemble at the first floor lobby. That is something that I could indeed do, but instead I would rather junction this guy here. Actually, are you not going to... Oh, there we go. I was about to say, are you not going to let me unjunction her? I don't want her having that anymore. You do not get any Guardian Force. The Guardian Forces are mine! They're all mine. Alright, auto to attack. Yeah, that's good. That is good. Are you guys even close? Are you even close? 36, 36, 4. Not too bad. Not too bad, but we are done, like I said, so we have the option to do some optional things. That's why it's an option to do those things. I am actually going to do a little bit of level grinding. Now, I said I wouldn't normally be doing that, but I am going to make this one exception. I'm not going to do too much here. There's just one ability in particular that I would like to learn, and that's going to be off of Quetzalcoatl. So, after learning HP Junction, I'm going to learn Card. There is an ability that Card will unlock, known as Card Mod. I'm going to get that one. And then I'm also going to get this Thunder Magic Refine. That sounds like a lot of work, right? It kind of is. But doing that this early will definitely help me out with what I'm going to try to do next. So, I will be back once he has learned all of them. I'm going to go ahead and say it's a he. Shiva and Ifrit will learn other things along the way as well. And I'll meet you back once that is done. And by going out to the beach here, I should encounter the enemy that I am looking to fight for all of my level grinding, and I do mean all. That is the enemy that I'm looking for. They also happen to have something that I would like to draw. So let's take a look at what that is, and then I'll take care of one. We have sleeps. Sleeps are actually pretty good. We have fish. When you look at the card, I do not see fish. I see bird, but apparently these guys are fish. So let's try to take one out. If I could remember how to get the... Damn, you guys hit hard. Remember how to get the criticals, it would probably be good. These guys do come with scan, or not scan. Well, they do come with scan, but that is not important. They do come with cure. That is important. I'll be drawing and using that quite a bit. But I'm going to use these guys for level grinding. God. I know the timing, I'm just missing it. I don't know what my problem is. Today is not a good day for quick time events, apparently. Alright, down goes one. I'm going to draw grind off the other so that I can get full on sleeps, and then I'll kill him. And if... Oh, he doesn't come with cure. That is not so good. I might have to use cures every once in a while, but this guy needs to get drawn on. I am now full on sleeps, so it is now time to not let him attack. Damn it. That was it. Use Renzo Kuken. You have to hold right in order to use that. Hopefully we'll get a rough divide here as I take out this Festitoculon. I have such a hard time saying their name. But down that guy goes, and we have one. Get a little bit of experience. We are going to get levels out here, unfortunately, but those fish fins, those could be useful. The 6 AP is really why I'm out here. So, I will be grinding off these guys for quite a bit. I need to change my setup a bit in order to cure myself from time to time, but that shouldn't be too difficult. We're gonna get ourselves some abilities.